Hey, bless y'all. This is going to be an instructional video on replacing a heater hose connection. What year is this?
2001.
On a 2001 Chevy Suburban?
Yes.
We got Brother Vincent here, and he is currently trying to disconnect the heater hose connection in question. So if you look here, you see you got these two lines. They come from the water pump down there. They come up to the firewall and they supply coolant to the heater core inside the cab. So what he's doing right now is he's trying to squeeze the two tabs on the back of the connector to slide it off.
I got one.
Once he gets that to let go, he'll pull that hose off. He's got them strong guitar hands. Look at them forearms working.
Yeah.
He's gonna reach in there and pop this thing off, no problem.
Yeah.
Now the problem is you have to be really careful when you're doing this because it is plastic and it does go through heat cycles, so it can get brittle really quickly. So you're just gonna be very mindful about just being strong enough but not overdoing it.
Yes.
And we don't edit our videos, so however long this takes is however long it's gonna take.
I got one side.
Okay.
This side's off.
Is it off or is it
No,
just?
it's loose where I can pull it off.
Okay.
This side's off.
Now, I'm not trying to say you're short or anything, but do you need a stool?
No, actually, I'm good. I can reach.
Okay.
From here.
Oh, I'm just trying to make it easier for you.
Yes, sir. Bless you. Yeah, they don't make it easy, do they?
No, no, and you got to be real careful. Like I said, that other plastic piece that it attaches to can snap.
Yes, sir. I'm pulling straight out.
Yep, straight out.
Yes, sir.
Now, one thing that I will point out is that we have not drained the coolant system. We have what are called pinch-off pliers, which are these wonderful devices right here. So basically what they do is they pinch the hose to the point where coolant won't come out of it, and they hold that tension just by squeezing them. So we've taken our radiator cap and loosened it to release all the pressure, but regardless of that, since we do have those hoses on there, we shouldn't have an issue. So now we've got Vincent really getting into the work here.
Benefits of being a smaller brother. All right. It's the right side that's a little tight.
Anyway, those pinch-off hoses will make it really easy to do jobs like this because you don't have to sit there and drain the whole system out and refill it back up. Now, we will lose coolant, so it's just the nature of the beast. You will lose coolant when you're doing something like this, but I mean, you've been losing coolant for how long now?
Yeah, for a while. It drips pretty good sometimes. It's sporadic. Doesn't always drip.
You got it?
Just about.
All right.
The clips are pushing in, but it's not. The part that needs to go in isn't going all the way in yet.
Yeah, it's just that little bit of lip that's got to,
bit.
yeah, you just got to get that to release and then slide right off of there.
Yes, sir. Almost there. Got that light? That, yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that, sir. Right in there. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh,
Is it dying on me? Sorry.
You're good.
Got to get new batteries.
I can see right there is
Hold
the
on.
issue. Go ahead.
Turn the light. There you go. How's that?
Yeah, that works. That right there.
Yeah, that's the guy. Just squeeze that little tab in there.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that does help sometimes is if you push the fitting in towards the other one, and then push the tabs and then pull out.
You're talking about that hole right here.
Push the whole thing in. No, the whole hose. Push
in
the
that way.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And what that does, it takes the pressure off it. Then you unclip
that makes
it.
sense. I know what you're saying. Yeah, so it's not tight on
Yeah,
the release.
exactly. And then you can pull it.
That makes sense. Yes, sir. It's like you've done this before.
Once or twice.
Let's try that. Right side is tight for some reason.
Well, don't try to flex it over.
No,
in that
yeah,
direction,
yeah.
'cause you might crack it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to ask you to get your finger to feel that and see if I'm feeling the same thing.
All right.
The left side is off as far as I can tell. You feel it? Like it's like when you try to show me over here what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that.
Here, hold this.
So can we use a tool if our fingers aren't working?
It shouldn't be that
Right. Okay.
bad.
Okay.
So, there's our final result.
Yes, sir.
So we got that guy off of there, and that is
Corroded?
not looking good at all.
No, sir.
I am surprised to see that. Now, see this plastic piece, we're just
Yes,
going to
sir.
take and pull it off of there, just like that.
Okay.
So that's our
Okay.
our retainer that
All right.
we were fighting. But I do not like the look of this, so
All right. Show.
we're going to get Elder to come over and take a look at it and see what he thinks.
All right.
And we'll be right back. All right, so we're back, and it's round 2. We got the hose off, and now we found, since that one piece is not looking so hot, we're going to go ahead and replace it too. So it looks like this. So now we're going to go ahead and take off the hard line connected to the bottom of it, and then take it off of the heater core. So we'll start with the hard line connected to the bottom of it, that one there.
These tabs right here, sir.
Yeah, so squeeze those tabs in and pull that hard line gently away from the black plastic. If you want to grab the black plastic and pull it, kind of
This way.
hold it in
Okay.
place as
Yes,
you
sir.
do it. That way you don't
Yes, sir.
put any
Okay.
strain on it.
All right. Bottom tab. Top tab.
Just kind of wiggle it until you get it to
Yes, sir.
come out of there.
You know, when you come to
You got Pastor Dow playing all over the place.
Yeah, I hear that.
There you go. Now just kind of work the whole thing out of there.
Yes, sir. Top piece doesn't seem to be moving in. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I see.
You're going to squeeze those two pieces together while you pull the hard line out
Yes, sir.
and support the end of the black plastic piece.
Yeah, I see that.
All while being recorded to go on YouTube later.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it looks like it's out right there.
No, not
Yep.
yet.
I mean, past this black line here.
Okay, well, go ahead and pull it out.
That's what I'm looking to try to do.
There you go, just pull it out.
Same difference as the other side. One side is stiff.
Okay, well, push it in there and,
Yeah, that's what you said, to push this in at the same time. That makes sense.
well, yeah, I mean, you're trying to pull it out though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, okay, there you go. Come on, man. I can do this. I can do this.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
A little more snug than I thought.
Oh, it's gonna be snug. It's a hard line.
You did say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
But you got enough flex in there. You should be okay.
Yes, sir. You're talking about here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's out past. Is it the bottom one? Let's see. It's coming. I can see it moving up here. I'm not just delusional there, right? It's coming out. Am I?
No, it kind of looks like it.
Yes, sir. On that side, anyway. Yeah, it's moving.
There you go. Just pull it out. Yeah, just pull her on out.
Come on, man. You said this whole piece is being replaced, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right. Oh, man.
Squeeze them tabs together.
Yeah, that's the part. And I think I'm not getting. Come on, man.
Trying the backhand method.
Yes. Hang on, man.
Yeah, I think you still gotta squeeze the tabs a little bit.
Okay. Some of a bit. Oh. Yeah. I mean, I'm gripping this thing pretty good.
Oh, it's nice when it gets covered in coolant too, you know?
Yeah, it's slippery. Does it feel stuck to you?
No, it's just... It's a rough connection.
Can I pull this back that way?
What do you
Away
mean?
from it?
No,
No?
because
Okay.
otherwise you're gonna flex your heater core.
Back that way?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's what's gonna get into, that's what's
Okay.
gonna get you in trouble.
Okay, yes,
So,
sir.
all right,
Yes, sir.
well, since it's not going, let's go ahead and
Finagle it?
well, we're just gonna get in here and see if we can't
Okay.
pry her down.
Yes, sir. I think it might. That does seem stiff right there. Maybe. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're just trying to get her to let go.
Yep, that's one side. Damn it. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry for the horrible recording. I'm trying to do two things at once.
I'll take that. There you go. Finger up here. There we go. There it goes.
So this and just pull that out.
So it's loose.
It's out.
Yep.
Yeah. The problem is that hard line on the bottom
Okay, I see it.
makes it difficult, you
It
know.
doesn't have a lot of play.
Yeah.
I got you.
So just gotta be really gentle with it. Oh, there we go. So we don't need this. We don't need this anymore. These are old pieces that we're not going to use.
Okay.
If I can pry bar back out here.
Okay, so we're bare bones hard line. Okay.
So that's all off of there now. So now we got to do the same thing on the back.
Okay. Right. Way back.
What we're going to do is we're going to turn this just so that they're not interfering with each other.
Yes, sir. I can get back there.
Oh, look at that.
That was easier than the hard line.
That was not easier than the hard line.
Oh, it
Your
broke.
piece was broken. And
Okay.
that's why it was leaking.
That makes sense because that's where it was leaking from.
Yeah. So this definitely needed to be replaced
Okay.
because that was broken.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on the camera now. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now we just got to get the rest of it off of the heater core without damaging the heater core,
Yes, sir.
which may be easier now that that broken piece is out of there.
Damn. I got a good shot of it here. I could see why it's stuck.
Oh, it's just in tabs.
Yes, sir.
They're just annoying.
Yes. I got that.
And there it is.
And oh shit, it's a little zoomed in still.
Let me zoom back out here, guys. Sorry. Okay, so see there, that was not just broken. That was already cracked, and we just took it the rest of the way off. So that was the actual cause of our leak. Right there, that, and the obviously bad condition of the end of the unit there. So our new unit, which is getting ready to go in,
Doesn't look like that. Let me take it out.
brand new. So yeah, go ahead and take that out. All right, so now the beauty about going together with these things, they go together really easy. So you're gonna slip that on to our,
And this is kind of an angle.
yep, we're gonna slip that onto our hose there, or our heater core there,
Yes, sir.
and our hard line. So these two pieces. And get in position there.
Oh yeah.
And just be very, careful, because
Yes,
what
sir.
you're doing is not, it's delicate work.
Yes, sir.
So get that lined up in there. There you go. Now, one thing that might make it easier, if we have enough play, is getting this guy on first.
Makes sense.
So go ahead and try and stab him on.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Just
now
get it in the
other,
hole?
Yeah, just get it lined up and get the other one lined up.
Okay.
And I'll let that kind of go back to its spot.
Okay.
Now make sure you're going on straight.
Okay.
You see you're kind of at an angle going up.
I see it.
So get this guy on first.
Okay.
You're going to push that down onto it. Just kind of work it into it. We got that O-ring that you got to get into.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Just line it up. There you go. That's it. Now
that's
just
what we
keep
were
going
doing.
until you feel it click. There you go. Now that's engaged.
Okay.
Now you're going to go ahead and push that other one right back onto the heater core until it clicks. Keep going.
Okay.
There you go. You felt the click.
Yes, sir.
Now you're engaged.
Okay.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and change this end out because we know this end we want to change too.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to grab some. No, you can't do that by hand.
Okay.
We're going to grab some pliers for that, and those look like.
These channel locks, that'll work, right?
I mean, we have these right here. Nice set of grippers.
Oh,
They are spring loaded,
Okay.
and when you pull down, they latch, and so you release with that little thumb release. But if you look at the teeth on this, they're specifically designed to grab hose clamps like that.
Okay.
So you're going to go ahead and grab that hose clamp.
Like this?
Yep.
Right on? Okay.
And just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, 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 all the way down. All the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you're going to work that hose clamp down the hose off of the fitting. Just zoom out here a little bit. I'm way zoomed in. There you go. Yep, just like that. Okay, now just leave that there. Just let it go. Now you're going to work that fitting out of the end of the hose. The best way to do that is kind of twist and bend while pulling out.
Oh, yeah, it is tight.
Yeah, it is going to be tight because it's a barbed fitting.
All right. Now let's work them guitar hands.
Yeah, exactly. So if you look, this is the replacement. We have these barbs on the bottom that are going to be catching the hose. So that's what you're fighting against. So you want to just kind of work it back and forth, and twist it, and just get it to break free from the hose first of all. You see how the hose is still twisting with
Yes.
it? So you got to separate. It's got enough grab on it.
Right there.
So what you do is you take a screwdriver like that, stab down between the plastic and the hose,
Oh, to release
just
it.
to break it away. There you go. You can go all the way down. Just keep going past all those barbs. You got 3 barbs
Okay.
you're trying to get past. And don't puncture the hose.
Right, yes, sir.
You
Yes,
know,
sir.
you're just slipping between the 2 pieces.
Yes, sir.
And then once you do that, just work the screwdriver around the hose.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just work it around. There you go. The idea is you're separating the bond between the hose and the fitting.
Makes sense.
Because they go through so many heat cycles, they tend to get stuck to each other. So once you've gotten it kind of freed up, try to twist it.
Right, I just felt it a little bit freed.
If you can,
Yeah,
there you go.
it moved.
Okay, so now you want to twist and bend. You can get the screwdriver.
Thank you, sir.
Twist and bend a little bit as you're pulling it out. Get that to come out of there.
Yeah, now it's moving.
And they can be a bear because they are barbed.
Yes, sir.
So
I'll try that one more time. Appreciate it, sir. Got it to move. Almost there. There we go.
I love the look of determination on his face. Like, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this hose. Ah! Isn't that a great feeling?
It is a great
Isn't that a
feeling.
great feeling?
I'm not gonna lie, that sucked. Hallelujah.
Okay, so now we're just gonna take our new piece, stick it right on there,
The white piece. Thank you, sir.
shove it down in there as far as you can, all the way up to the lip there.
Right here.
Yeah,
Right?
keep going. Yeah, be careful not to mess
Yes,
up your
sir.
little clippy deal.
Yes, sir. the same method work going in or no? It's just
No, because the barbs face one direction, they only really fight you coming out. Going back
Okay.
in is not as hard.
okay.
You just got to really push it in there.
Yes, sir. Is this piece able to come out?
It is, but you don't want to take it out.
Okay.
You just want to get that thing shoved in there as far as you can. And I mean, you're past the barbs, so technically you're fine. You can do it like that.
You can, meaning just keep pushing.
No, you're fine. I mean, if you want to just do it like that, you're fine because you're engaged. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like you have all the barbs in the hose, so you're not gonna leak.
Ideally, I do want it in there, but yeah. Okay. Am I right? All the way?
I mean, I would do it all the way just
Yes,
because that's how
Yes, sir.
it's made to be.
Yes, sir.
The nice thing about when you do it like that, so if you have, where'd the other piece go?
Oh, the black piece?
No, the white piece. So, explain this. So, if you have barbs, let me see if you can see this. So you have barbs, right? If the hose ends right here at the barb, rather than being able to go past it and sit on this flat part, then it's got a natural expanded portion of the hose around this barb, and that can lead to a leak. Now, granted, you're still got to get past all of this, so it's very unlikely, but if the hose is allowed to rest naturally on the part that's the same diameter as it is, then it's going to be a lot more likely to seal correctly.
It's not getting in there any further than that.
Of course it is. Hold the hose a little further down.
Over here?
Yeah. And then just twist and push in.
I don't want the hose to.
Come on,
expose
don't let it do that.
Yes, sir.
You're almost there. You're doing great.
Yes, sir. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. A little bit more.
It moved a little bit.
It's still going.
My manhood's not being tested at all.
Oh, this thing got nothing to do with manhood. You
This is rough.
just push it in. It's all right.
Come on, man.
I mean, it's only that long.
Right.
You know, if you can't get that in the hose. You're almost there.
Almost there, man.
Look at that. It's so close.
So close. Yep. Almost.
Just a little bit
Little bit.
further.
Like a 1/16 of an inch.
Now, how's that look? That looks pretty good, huh? I like that. Okay, now let's go ahead and sneak our hose clamp back up on there.
Okay. Which one?
Yep. Slide that back up. And work it around so that it goes right. Try to seat it in the same kind of location
Okay.
as where it was.
bit.
A little bit. Try
little more?
to get a little more square.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you just want to. You're trying to give yourself the best bet to not leak. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So make sure the hose clamp is sitting square on there so that it squares off. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
That's good. So now we're going to do the same thing as we did with the other connection. We're just going to slide that guy
Okay.
right over that end there until we feel it click. Yeah, and then
No click yet. Could it be this is too high?
no, has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Pull back on it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're engaged.
Okay.
Yeah, this has just been a very subtle click.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take our hose pinch pliers off. And you do that just by pulling them apart.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
And there. And then kind of just let these guys release again. All right.
My management for a minute. I thought I had grips.
You had it. It was all right.
It was.
All right. So now we just start her up, check our coolant level, make sure everything's topped off and running right, and make sure we ain't got no leaks.
Yes, sir.
And we should be ready to go.